The city lights of Atlanta flickered against the dark sky, painting the streets with an alluring glow. Inside an upscale lounge, smooth jazz played in the background as Amira Thompson sipped her cocktail, lost in thought. She had always been drawn to confidence, to power, to men who knew what they wanted. And that's when she saw him. Jeremiah J. Carter was a man who could command attention without saying a word. He exuded a magnetic presence, suave, articulate, and undeniably handsome. When their eyes met across the room, Amira felt a pull she couldn't explain. Jay didn't waste time. He approached with a smirk that suggested he already knew the outcome of their encounter. He was smooth, with a deep, melodic voice that made every word sound like a promise. "You looked lonely over here," he murmured, sliding into the seat beside her. Amira smiled. "Maybe I was waiting for the right company." The chemistry between them crackled like static electricity. The tension was thick, charged with an undeniable force that made Amira's skin tingle. Their conversation flowed effortlessly, a slow dance of flirtation and seduction. When Jay leaned in to whisper something in her ear, his warm breath sent shivers down her spine. "You're dangerous," she teased, biting her lip. He smirked. "Only if you want me to be." The moment they stepped into Jay's penthouse, the air was thick with anticipation. The dim lighting cast seductive shadows along the sleek, modern furniture. He closed the door behind them, his eyes dark with intent. Amira barely had time to take a breath before his lips were on hers, urgent and demanding. His hands explored her curves, igniting a fire that consumed them both. Clothes disappeared between heated kisses and breathless moans. Jay lifted her effortlessly, carrying her to his bedroom. The silk sheets felt cool against her fevered skin as he traced a slow path down her body, worshipping every inch. He knew exactly what he was doing, unraveling her with each touch, each whispered promise of pleasure. Their bodies moved in perfect rhythm, a symphony of passion and desire. She clung to him, lost in the intensity of the moment. He made her feel things she had never felt before, wanted, cherished, completely consumed. But even in the midst of ecstasy, something in the back of her mind whispered a warning. A dark promise lingered in his touch, a possessiveness that sent a shiver through her. She ignored it. In the weeks that followed, Jay became Amira's addiction. He was intoxicating, a drug she couldn't resist. He showered her with attention, expensive gifts, and nights filled with passion that left her breathless. He knew exactly how to keep her hooked, alternating between sweet devotion and teasing withdrawal. When he was present, he was everything. When he was absent, she felt like she was suffocating. And then the first cracks appeared. Jay started disappearing for hours without explanation. When Amira questioned him, he'd laugh it off. "Baby, you worry too much." Then came the subtle criticisms. He picked at her clothing choices, her friends, even her job. "I just want what's best for you," he'd say, making her feel guilty for questioning him. Jay's control grew stronger. He began isolating her from friends, whispering poison into her ears about their jealousy and disloyalty. "Why do you let people get between us?" he'd ask, planting doubt in her mind. Financially, he tightened his grip. He convinced her to quit her job, promising he'd take care of her. At first, It felt like love until the money was used as leverage. He dictated what she could and couldn't buy, making her dependent on him. The once passionate nights turned colder. His touch, once tender, became possessive. The intensity that once excited her now felt suffocating. Amira's breaking point came when she discovered the truth. Jay had been living a double life. Another woman, another city, another set of lies. She found the messages first, then the photos. The truth unfolded like a nightmare she couldn't wake up from. When she confronted him, he didn't even flinch. "You knew what this was," he said coldly, stripping away every illusion she had held on to. With the help of Nia, Amira devised a plan. She gathered what little money she had, packed a bag, and left in the middle of the night. Jay tried to pull her back in, using the same charm that had once entranced her. But this time, she saw through it. She had learned the hard way that love built on manipulation was never love at all. Months later, Amira sat in a new apartment, stronger, wiser. The scars were still there, but they no longer defined her. She picked up her phone and typed a message to Nia, "Thank you for never giving up on me." A smile played on her lips as she stepped onto her balcony, the city stretching before her. She had been trapped, but now she was free.
If you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, share, comment. Hit the notification icon and subscribe to our channel for more gripping tales of love, betrayal, and resilience. Share your thoughts below. Have you ever encountered someone like Jay? Let's talk about it. And remember, true love should never come at the cost of your peace. Stay safe, stay aware, and stay empowered.